Into the bungee enough that you can feel it, and I want you to just put your plant foot where you would feel your plant. You can even back up just about a foot, the length of your shoe. So go back one more. There you go. Okay. So what I don't want you to break at the hips.
Okay.
So power is stability, diagonal flow, so that you come through with a heel strike on your plant, toe strike, and then you finish up and through. Right? So every inch that you rotate, there's a quantifiable loss in consistency and power.
Okay.
Right? Without even knowing your technique, all right, I can tell you that right now, regardless.
Yeah.
Some guys really cut. Some guys are very straight on their drop, and they have to cut to try and make the ball spiral.
Okay.
So this will help. Every inch that you go through, will help your consistency, regardless of your target, of your technique.
Okay.
So what I want you to do is put your punting foot back, just as a stabilizer. Shoulders up, right? So you square on your shoulders,
okay.
And then bend your left knee so you're in an athletic position. Right. Now, slowly lift your punting foot off the ground until your left foot is the stabilizer.
Like.
There you go. There you go. Feel those little muscles in your foot?
Yeah.
Right. That's what we're trying to create. We're trying to create that feeling of stability and balance through the proprioceptive muscles in your foot.
Okay.
All right. So just work your way to it and hold with your punting foot as long as you feel comfortable until you get that movement stabilized and you can feel the ball of your foot and you feel nice and straight.
Okay.
What guys tend to do when they start to do this is they drop their hip because that's a square stability.
Yeah.
And so you've got to work this to the point where you can straighten that hip up so that you can strike right through. And this is what the blue stuff's for, because it'll be tight in your hip.
Okay. So it's like
so you want to do it so in your backswing,
okay.
Hold your plant foot like this, and try to get that recognition in your plant foot. There you go. There you go. And then just be aware of your left hip because you've got a little diagonal to it. So what you try to do is then drop back into that first position, right? Consciously pull your hip back up, then try to drop back into that position and lift your foot up.
It's like I can feel it like pulling me.
So it's funny, I had Lockie over in Arizona getting ready for his pro day.
Yeah.
His first day, he hadn't done bungee for a while.
Yeah.
He felt like this. Day 3, he went in, stepped like this and went straight up. And he's like, oh wow. So I can see the gain in repetition and doing this for a few days. You won't be perfect your first day. I have guys fall flat in their butt. Yeah, there you go, there you go. So what you're trying to do is drive your balance. You're quite flat-footed,
okay.
So you want to drive your balance onto the ball of your foot. So you want to get up here because what we're going to do is give you the heel strike and the toe strike over that ball of your foot.
Okay.
Because eventually, I want you to pump out of this.
Yeah.
Full technique where you get a follow through and you hold the balance. Yeah. Now, if you feel too much bungee, too much recognition,
yeah.
Back up a little bit, take less. Go back, go back, go back, even further. There you go, okay, right. Now, just lean into it, lean into the ball of your foot, and slowly pick your punting foot up. Yeah, once you see that plant foot go?
Yeah.
Do you wear inner soles?
Yes.
Orthotics?
No.
You don't?
No.
Okay, that's all right. That's why we do this on the carpet.
Okay.
Because the carpet simulates grass, you get a little bit of play here,
yeah.
And it makes it harder to do.
Okay. I feel it on like the inside of my foot.
Correct. You're rolling in this way.
Okay.
Right? So this is something, that's what this video is for, is so that you would then do this for a few days and start to find stability. If you have a place where you have a mirror, recognition, or a camera,
okay.
Easy to get that feel. Like I feel this, and then you look up at the mirror and you go, okay, now I see this.
Yeah.
I see that rock inside or whatever. So the important thing for this bungee is you always stay right in front of the bungee, because if you get off to one side, you get a diagonal pull.
It messes it around.
Correct. I'll tell you right now, you'll be a little tight in the hip after this. You're firing all those small muscles in your hip, the piriformis, the glute minimus, all of those psoas, sacrum, that little hip capsule, because without even knowing your technique, if you have any rotation, they work at a different percentage. You're trying to get them all to work at 100% with stability and flow. Good. There you go. Okay, so what I want you to do now, we've done enough of that, is step back till your butt nearly touches the bike. And now I want you to do a one step into it and pick the foot up and just swing the foot through just to a point of stability and see if you can now build on that first plant foot stability.
So like a...
Correct. So back right up. I may have done too much on that one. Let's see. Step in. Yeah. And then what you want to do is get that plant so you're starting to find the drive over the top of the plant.
Okay.
Heel strike, toe strike, and then just hold your foot here in a stable position without breaking at the hips. Yeah, there you go. There you go.
Okay.
Go ahead. Good.
I really feel it in my feet. Like
yeah.
I really feel it in the...
So this is like an earthquake, right? So an earthquake starts small like this and gets big up here.
Yeah.
Same as with us in stability. So it starts the small muscles and bones in your foot, but it works up your calf, up your hip, and right through your body and starts a rotation. So if you can find this to go through like this, it will 100% help. You won't swing harder, you'll just generate more power.
Okay.
Yep. So what I'd like you to do is get to the point, even back up even further.
Okay.
There you go. Right. When you first start this, less bungee, more technique.
Okay.
But what I'd like to do is get the plant right here, feel that, and then just swing and hold it right there.
Okay.
There you go. There you go. I don't mind that you're rocking over because on your stability, you are rocking towards the inside of your arch anyway.
Okay.
Okay, so then if you do this for a couple of days, you'll find you do it less, and then you become stable, and then it becomes powerful.
Okay.
Yep.
Did I get a little forward there?
Huh?
Did I get a little too far forward? Or?
Yeah, maybe, and probably broken at the hip. So
okay.
It's not ideal this one.
So I went like I broke like that.
Here's just do this, just drive off your plant, so
Okay.
drive off your kicking foot, and just get a short plant, so you don't get so much bungee and get a bit of it. There you go. There you go. Perfect. Now, what I want square shoulders, because you tend to, when you drop the ball, you tend to drop that shoulder down, and that starts rotation too.
Okay.
So if you can be proud with the shoulders, square like this, chest up, and then eventually you'll do it with your eyes up, and you'll stay in that position.
Yes, sir.
There you go. That's better than 2 minutes ago.
Yeah.
There you go. Better than you started. That's recognition,
Yes, sir.
right? Recognition, repetition. What's the other one? I've got 4 things. And eventually you get revelation, where you go, I understand this is what I'm doing, and
Yeah.
now I'm working towards it. Good. Try not to break at the hips, because you tend to look down and you go, oh, what am I doing? And you're breaking at the hips.
Okay.
So stay athletic up through that plan. Good.
Did I break my hips right there? I don't think so.
A little, a little. There you go, better. I think I've cut the bungee in too close to you. You're getting a little too much bungee, but that's all right.
Okay.
I'm going to snap one to you in a minute, and we're going to go through. Are you a 2-step, 2.5? What do you do?
I do like a little short, so like 2.5.
Perfect. Don't ever let anyone tell you that you should be a 2-stepper. Except for Thomas Morstead, no one's good at 2-step. Everyone is a jab plus 2.
Okay. I feel like I broke my hips right there.
A little, yeah. That's the recognition, right? Understanding that there's a right and wrong way to do it. Sometimes you do it right. I played golf today or So some was right, some was wrong. Practice. There you go. That was a dead straight over the top. No rotation, no nothing. Very good. That's perfect right there. Good, good. Field on this. Okay. Good. It's nice and straight right from the start.
Okay.
You know?
Yeah.
I think this will really help you with your power, your stability.
Okay.
And then as you get better at this, you'll get a full drive up through, and then I go, hey, I'll hit a couple of punts off it and see if I can get through the ball.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, really good. Like it. Like it. It's funny too, when I give you the technical side of the start, there's a lot of thinking, and then we put a ball in it, and you just go, let's go. Good technique. I like your technique. Lockie's going to be here next week, so
Oh, he is?
Yeah, so if you're around, I'm going to pump with him this next week coming. So he just came back from the Bears camp, so
Really?
I'm not sure if he's going to get an opportunity, but he said he punted pretty well.
Good. I got a little long right there.
Yep.
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
Good. Good. Couple more, and I think we'll be done.
Grab it.
You don't want to work too hard at this. I mean, you want to work diligently and concertedly, but not to the point of fatigue.
Yes, sir.
We'll get sort of 10 of these. And then if you come out in the field and pump, then I'll talk about your drop.
Okay.
You'll see Lockie's drop. Lockie was at Cal this last year, and he had an American coach who straightened him up, and he started to rotate because he was trying to make that ball go. So we've gone back to his 10 o'clock movement, and he's got a lot straighter with the ball, generating really good power for it. Good. So the one thing you'll see off this film, and this is hard not to do, is when we're focusing on this, we go, and the shoulder, yeah, correct. You'll see it on the film.
Okay.
All right, so how I coach it or how I teach guys is, you know when you go and make a tackle in a game and you're all proud and you squeeze, yeah, it's that sort of thing. Bring the chest up and proud. We call it proud walk, right? So you get that proud walk, and it's always going to drop because of the nature of what we do. If you can limit it, you won't feel as inside as you normally do because you bring that ball back up onto the correct table.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, good. I like it. You've already got really good plant through, so I think you've got development from where you started and a bit of recognition right now.
Okay. I felt a little side to side there.
Yeah, I think you got excited, so you came a bit further into the bungee, and you got up on your toe, and it pulled you a little bit.
Okay.
And it's funny because guys that overbalance to the outside, when they do that, they fall this way, and you are leaning into the arch in your foot, so you fall this way. But that's what this is for. This is recognition about it.
Yeah.